iDiski Times, now available in stores around the country.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. Polokwane City 0, Mamelodi Sundowns 2. Mamelodi Sundowns keeping up with their pattern of playing the first 60 minutes of a game and killing it in the last 30 minutes if you look at them. And the number of goals they score in the last 30 minutes of matches, you will find that they barely do anything in the final third in the last 30 minutes. It could be fixture congestion, could be the way that they manage the game, but that's something for people to keep an eye on, especially the people in the betting community. And their opposition as well, that they hardly score goals in the last 30 minutes. Of course, if they want to, they can, but they don't do that. They choose not to do that. Well done to Mamelodi Sundowns. There was only one team here. Tso Vilakazi, former Mamelodi Sundowns midfielder. What do you make of the game, sir?
Kusekiwe kunjani mfethu? Ngibulise wena, ngibuso Justice, ngibuso Juna, ngibuso Machaka. Nginibulisa nani emakhaya, cela support njalo iDiskiTV. Ngizobeka nje benjalo ngijike futhi.
Yes sir.
Mina wana phezulu kabuyelo.
Yes sir.
You know, yakhumbula umkhumbi kaNoah. Wathola bonke abantu uhamba nabo. Yabona iSundowns uyathanda uthandi. Ngeke uyivimbela ship leyana, it's a big ship. Yeah, no, akusi Titanic ngithi yankena. Lo mkhumbi kaNoah.
Umkhumbi kaNoah yo nickname kaDavid Khatebe.
Madoda. Ujuru. Ya no, le ujuru bathwala ujuru athatha iranati babamlandele bonke abantu. Ayiboyise bese bayafinish. Yeah. Bese ke what a game. Sundowns they very smart. Sundowns they go for the kill. If you're watching Sundowns, you start Sundowns, you'll see ukuthi first half they go for the kill. And second half, the first I would say 10-15 minutes they go for the kill. From there they manage the game. And now when you're looking at trying to get a goal, they frustrate you because they keep the ball. Now you'll be chasing for the ball. And they might do, when you chase the ball, time is going. You know. So that's very, very smart of Roland, and he does it very well. One thing that I'm worried, Mr. Keo, and I don't know whether I just hope he can see that. All his players, most of his players, they get injured. I'm a hamster. So he just need to look at that. Training. Maybe he's overloading them, or maybe they don't. Maybe strengthen those muscles enough to carry the weight of the game, because Shallow Lila is out. A lot of players, Puma hamstring, Mudau is out, and same thing. So I think you just need to look at that. Usiyema, yazi uya boxing match, uya Mike Tyson, uzokushaya mfethu. Uzokushaya ngisho noma ungathiwa ini ya nje ukuthi uzovela amabhulu ayengakhe, that's all. So you just need to manage ukuthi at least makangishaya ngivela ibhulu ayi1, maybe ayi2, angabi 5 or 10. But one thing I liked about Usiyema again was ubonisile ukuthi he wants to go also attack. He wants to ukuthi when Sundowns attackile, there's some holes where Sundowns they are open, and he tried to use those holes, and it's just that because Sundowns as a group, as a team, individually they superior. So it works also against him, even though I couldn't identify those points where I couldn't pull Mangalapa, but because of individual of those Sundowns players that are superior, they will manage to recover and get the ball, and it makes life to be difficult for him.
Yeah, Maboe, unfortunately, that was very unfortunate, because I think the referee, that's normally a yellow card situation. When it played on slow motion, immediately I could pick up that there's something on the knee of the player. Yes. His skin was peeling off a little bit. So the referee maybe takes into consideration, did I miss it? Did I miss it? It was a greater force than what I initially thought. I think overall a yellow card could have been accepted there. but he got a red card. I think just it's based on the fact that you look at the player is bleeding and then you upgrade it from yellow to red. But I think Maboe is very unfortunate there.
Yeah, I would say that's a bad luck for him. I don't think he deserves a red card. And you know what surprised me, Mr. Nkeo, and it's gonna be a problem going forward because if a referee will see a blood and come with a red card, then it means whatever where there will be an action and then there's blood, there should be a red card.
Well, I think it's a human reaction. I think maybe he didn't see everything is moving. You know this. Yeah. Everything is moving. Yeah. It's professional football. Something happens. I'm a referee. I'm running, and other people are running a different direction. I'm like, okay, here's a foul. Yeah. I may not have seen what was the impact. To a point where you almost break the leg. So I didn't see it initially as a referee because I'm moving. And that's the nature of professional sport. And then you're like, okay, you take stock. That's why they always tell them, actually, before we keep a yellow card, look at the player who's down so that you can see, does this thing need a greater action? I think it's a human reaction. It's a mistake. I think it's a wrong decision. I think it's a human reaction because most of the time, if there's anything that involves blood, so it means someone else hurt someone. Yes. It was reckless or whatever, like it's dangerous. So it requires that. But I think it's so unlucky for Maboe because it comes from an injury as well. Yeah,
he's been out for a long time, Mr. Keo, and he started now to coming back to the team, playing, and now you're going to get the red card. Look, they're going to play MTN 8. They're going to play Champions League. So it's a tough one. And yeah, sorry, boy. You know, football, it's a game of mistakes. Yeah, Mr. Keo. You know, I love this game, Mr. Keo, because no. It's the one who implemented the wrong thing, not me as a coach. I gave him right instructions, but the way he implemented those things, it was wrong. You know, so
let's talk about before I let you go. We have another game that's gonna play now. Lucas Ribeiro, 2 goals today. It's only 4 or 5 matches in South Africa. What's your take on him today and generally? Is settling in well in South Africa?
No, the player is a very good player. You know, good technique. He makes good runs. He's good with the ball, and also he's a ball player. When he gets the ball, he can also be a feeder to another, for his teammates to score. The first goal, penalty, Allen. You know, Mr. Keo, this player, we undermine this boy, and he is the engine of that team. Allende. You know, when Allende is not in that team, even when Mukwena is in the team, but when Allende is not there, you could see they miss something in Sundowns. So Allende, Bamishaile, Lapayana, he was very smart. And then the second one, Umshishi just need to believe in himself. He showed that he's got power, he's got a good technique in terms of shooting. So he must start to shoot more because he took that shot and then Ribeiro was there, finish up, and then in half time, in Sundowns, they open the door, they close the door. Whether you like it or not, they will open and close it. And that's what they did. They opened for the second goal, then from there they said, no, we close it. That was it.
Right. There you go. That's Mamelodi Sundowns beating Polokwane City in the DStv Premiership. Nothing that we did not expect. They go now to Kaizer Chiefs on the weekend in the MTN 8. iDiskiTV, Times was sports betting. Thank you for watching us.